I'm sure there's many people that get to moments where you just go like, you throw your hands up in the air and go like, I've tried everything.
It is unfortunate to say that the couple looked up to have parted ways. However, if that's for good or bad, that still remains a question. Well, after considering the reason behind the split, Zayn and Gigi's split was definitely not a mutual one, as Yolanda Hadid, mother to Gigi, and is said to have caused the tensions among the Hadid and Malik family. To start with, the root cause of this story dates back to September 2021. Malik was charged with 4 counts of harassment on September 29 when he allegedly grabbed Yolanda and shoved her into a dresser, says the legal court document. Additionally, the documents disclosed that Zayn Malik allegedly hurled a series of insults at Yolanda and told her to stay away from his and Gigi's daughter. Of course, that clearly states that Zayn Malik and Yolanda Hadid are at odds, but didn't we really see that coming initially when Gigi was pregnant? Okay, let me give you a brief backstory about it. Gigi revealed the story of giving birth to Kai in the company of Zayn Malik, Yolanda, and sister Bella Hadid in the March 2021 issue of Vogue. Though she was with her family, Gigi and Zayn decided to move out of her mother's cottage on the Pennsylvania property to live nearby with her Zayn and the 1-year-old daughter Kai. Speaking in the same reference, Gigi confessed saying, "We're still close by, but we have our space to be our own little family." She said, "I always want to be here full time. I love the city, but this is where I'm happiest." Well to the natives! Guys, this was nothing but a heads up. Zayn saw that coming, as this is the reason why he might have ordered Yolanda Hadid to stay away from his daughter. Hence, living apart from the Hadid family was a mutual decision. And to be precise, not just Zayn, Gigi herself has seen a toxic side of her mother, where Yolanda Hadid has allegedly tried to control their daughter's life. Every decision from eating to building a modeling career of Yolanda's children is considered to have taken under their mother's choice and reference. And this goes without saying that controlling an adult person's life is an unhealthy and toxic thing to do. Anyway, if it's done with concern, it should have a limit, just like how everything does, and really this is how life works. Besides, Yolanda did seem to have a negative impression about Zayn, as when her daughter and Malik broke up in January 2021, Yolanda was the first and only one to have publicly addressed Gigi's breakup, asking her daughter to move on in life. I mean, who does that? What if Gigi would have wanted to be supportive of her relationship with Zayn? But what Yolanda did really hurt Gigi, and a year later, she got back together with Zayn and announced her pregnancy. Damn, that was hard on the face of Yolanda Hadid. Meanwhile, the statement that came from Yolanda after Zayn and Gigi's reconciliation reads, "I love whoever my children love and I'm very blessed with the man that they chose. I'm happy." Definitely, Yolanda had no other options, so she had to be good to her daughter's face. However, if we consider Yolanda and Zayn's relationship with what Gigi has explained to the media, it looked like they work and function as a family and have built a space in each other's hearts until Yolanda and the Hadid family accused Zayn of physical abuse and hurt. Speaking to Harper Bazaar, Gigi revealed how Zayn went from being quiet and shy to becoming her mother's favorite and taking her side during family arguments. At first, he was like, "How do I get a word in edgewise?" But now he's very comfortable. He speaks his mind when he's in the middle of a family thing and everyone's like, "Zayn, whose side are you on?" He's charming. He's usually on my mom's side, so he's smart in that sense, Gigi explained. Whereas Yolanda Hadid, on the other hand, did also share her mind about Zayn and considered him as a beautiful human being from Bradford, England. In a lengthy conversation with Daily Mail, Yolanda Hadid stressed how she relates with Zayn, as she herself comes from the same background as Malik. "He's from the same background that I'm from. He and I get along great and he's like a son to me. It's all good. He has no family here and he's so far away. So I understand that life because I live that life. I think that I'm just a mama to him." Mommy Hadid didn't stop there, of course. The conversation extended when she went on to explain raising her children in an appropriate way. "When you raise your children, I hope I instill the best in them to make the right choices and turn to me and say, 'I love this man.' Then I'm going to love them too. This is their journey and I'm just here to support both of them as long as they make each other happy, working through things, then I'm happy." We don't really get this. If Yolanda was really happy for her children, then why did she choose to be toxic to them? This is completely not fair. Meanwhile, looking at the current condition of the Malik and Hadid family, Zayn has strict Yolanda Hadid to reconsider her accusation and solve the issue in private. Alongside, the Hadid family, Anwar, Gigi, and Bella have broken all ties with Zayn as they have unfollowed him on social media websites. However, Zayn still legally is Kai's father. On the other hand, as the source stated, Gigi is finally done with Zayn and might never get back to him. Whereas Zayn is unhappy about the part that Gigi is not taking his side and defending him publicly after she has known him for 6 long years. Bella has definitely come more close to Gigi like a good and supportive sister and is helping Gigi to provide assistance and emotional help. Bella and Gigi Hadid's sisterhood has grown stronger following a feud between their mom Yolanda and Gigi's ex, Zayn Malik, a source close to the Hadid family informed People. A source said, Gigi and Bella have grown closer since Zayn and Yolanda incident. Bella has stuck by her side as the situation has caused a lot of tension within the family. Speaking Gigi's mind, the reference continued, Gigi is done with Zayn. She's a really private person, so Bella has really been there to support her. It's been tough on all of them because they're all so close. That's her mom, but it's still her baby's father even though their romantic relationship is over. Of course, neither Malik's nor Hadid's are in a happy mood after the incident and thus what the insider has agreed upon. This has not been easy on Gigi and has caused a lot of stress on relationships with her family. However, despite being accused, Zayn stressed on solving the issue as his Twitter statement reads, "This was and still should be a private matter, but it seems for now there is divisiveness and despite my efforts to restore us to a peaceful family environment that will allow for me to co-parent my daughter in a manner in which she deserves, this has been leaked to the press." Without contesting the charges, Malik must serve 90 days of probation for each of the 4 counts. He must also complete an anger management course and a domestic violence course and be barred from contact with Yolanda Hadid or McMahon. Speaking of Yolanda's husband and guardian of the Hadid family, Mohammed Hadid has not uttered a single word about the matter as he is obviously involved in the legal documentation. The father has opted to stay quiet for a good or worse. That's unclear. Concluding the entire situation, Zayn should not have done bad to Yolanda, like how she described in the court documents, and if her accusations come false, Mommy Hadid will have to pay a huge amount for her lies. Also, it gets really hard to believe Yolanda as previously she has done things with Zayn without his consent, which eventually made a bad impression on Yolanda in mind Zayn. Recalling the incident, Mommy Hadid decided to help Zayn with his mental health, while the ex-One Direction band member was facing a hard time dealing with his anxiety. The manner in which Yolanda chose to help Zayn was horrifying. She made some concern for people of different ethnicity and background chanting for Zayn in different languages, where Zayn was also mandatorily asked to be physically present at the event. Well, that was nothing but a frightening experience for Zayn. This was all about it. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like it and subscribe to the channel Peeper. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments section.